Hi, so this is part 2 of module 1. I'm Alison Reiner and this is called the Wheel of Life. Now we're going to do it with a slight twist on it. The idea behind the Wheel of Life is to get a really clear idea on where you are in your life at the moment. And it's used quite often at the beginning of a coaching process to understand which areas would be useful to work on. But we're working from the point of view that we're unhappy in our relationship. So we know that that's the area that we're looking to work on, and we know that we're looking to build on our self-worth and ourself and empower ourselves to really become loving towards ourselves and compassionate towards ourselves. So we know that that's what we're going to be looking at. So let's use the Wheel of Life from a slightly different perspective. Now, I'll be perfectly honest, when I do the Wheel of Life, I can't do it in a circle. I do it in columns. It just doesn't work for me. I get overwhelmed by the fact that it looks untidy. So if it works for you as a circle, fantastic. If not, you can do it in columns as I do. The idea is to find 6, 8, 10 areas in your life that are really important to you. And from there, we draw our attention away from this immediate problem we have about our relationship, our marriage, or whatever, what's not working. And we take a step back and we get the bigger picture. What is working? What is going well? And so if you look at the PDF, it will give you my current, because they change, as things happen in your life, the Wheel of Life changes, things become more important, they would make it onto other things really, disappears by the wayside. So I've given you the Wheel of Life. I've also given you my 8 top segments, the ones that really make up me as a person today. What I'd like you to do is go through the process of completing it. So fill in your 8, 6, 10 segments as you feel fit, and then question yourself, how happy or content am I at the moment with this section of my life? What would it take to move it forward? So as if you were doing the Wheel of Life normally. And just let that information sink in a little bit, because the idea behind this is not to look for other areas to work on at the moment, but to get the idea that when we're not focusing on that black dot on that blue and white piece of paper, actually, when we look up, life is not so bad. There's an awful lot of positivity going on in life, an awful lot of good stuff going on there that we're missing because we're concentrating, we're trying to solve, we're trying to control, we're trying to find solutions for this particular problem. So it's about taking that step back and getting a reality check, where you really are. So that's part 1 of the Wheel of Life. I'll leave you for a second. Come back and find out what you need to do next. Okay, so you've been to the PDF, you've completed part 1 using the questions on the PDF. You've now got a fairly clear idea on how good life looks, or how much better life looks than you may have thought it was. This is where you can now take a step back. Part 2 is about questioning yourself around your relationship. If my relationship were number 10 on this list, if everything was absolutely perfect, how would it affect this particular area of my life? So take time to work through it. It might be that it's got no relevance at all. For me, spirituality is quite a big thing. If my relationship isn't good, it can affect it maybe, but it doesn't change, dramatically. It does, however, change my relationship with my kids when I'm not in a good place with my husband. Makes sense, doesn't it? If I'm not happy with him, the relationship is not working well, there's tension in the relationship, and there's going to be tension at home. So the children are going to pick up on that. It's going to get in the way of the relationship we have with them. So some areas you might find that the relationship has no impact at all. Others, it may have a fairly big impact. Work, for instance. Quite often we use work as a way of not focusing on the relationship. But how productive are you when you're throwing yourself in and trying to block out thoughts from somewhere else? So take your time, go through it, come back when you've done, and we'll be ready for Module 2. As always, any questions, do send me an email and I'm happy to answer them. Bye.